Hi Gemini, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your October 2019 love reading. This reading is going to be for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising Mars and Venus. And if you are interested in a personal reading, then all my information will be in the description box below. Before I start, Gemini, I'd just like to mention that my sister, who has joined me on this channel before, her name goes by the name of Nikki K, has got her own YouTube astrology channel. So if you are interested in that, please find my sister Nikki K's information in the description box below. The name of the YouTube channel is called Beyond Astro K. Some really cool stuff Nikki K is discussing. So please go and check that out. I'm going to shuffle some cards for you now, Gemini, and we're going to take a look at what's in store for you for October 2019. We're going to do a Celtic cross spread for you all. So let's get cracking on with your reading, okay? So what's the situation for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus? Situation for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. That's too much. I think you've got a lot to say, Gemini, and I think a lot of things are going on. Okay, situation for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. Situation for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. One card, please. Okay. Oh, wow. So, yeah. So we've got the Five of Wands. So with the Five of Wands, some of you could be dealing with an Aries individual. Some of you could be, it could be some sort of conflict that's going on. Maybe some sort of competition as well. I also feel that some of you may be trying to come out with some sort of conflict of, I should say, some sort of conflict of some sort of competition. I'm also sensing that some of you may be trying to compete for some sort of job. This could also, I know this is a love reading, but that just came to mind. But with the five, I have to, you know, go by the energy of the five. Five represents change. And five is also your number, right? Because five rules Gemini. But I'm sensing that some of you want to come out of some sort of conflict, maybe with an Aries individual. Some of you are quite conflicted in regards to choices about partners. Who should I choose? Or some of you could be in conflict with someone regarding feeling as though you have to compete for this person's attention, right? So let's see what else we've got. Situation for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. Okay, so we've got Page of Rods. This is an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, but I always see the Page of Rods as my Aries card. And I feel like with the Page of Rods, there has been some sort of disagreement, some sort of conflict. Maybe this Aries individual has been causing a bit of a nuisance for you, Gemini, is what I'm getting. This may have occurred since August, since Leo season for some of you. But there's been some sort of, there's been, you know, someone may have said something to you which, you know, I feel like whatever was said, it could have been yourself. You may have Aries in your chart, but someone may have said something to you and they may not have held back on their tongue. They may have said something very abruptly. It's a very immature energy. This is someone who likes to argue. This is someone who likes conflict, is what I'm getting. And I'm sensing that for some of you, you may be trying to avoid this individual. But for others of you, I feel like there could be an Aries individual that could be trying to fight for your attention. Or for some of you, you may feel like you need to gain this person's attention, and this person may have a lot of suitors, or this person may have a lot of people that are interested in them. But I feel if that's the case, this person is only interested in you. Let's see what's crossing this situation. So I'm speaking to about 3 different groups of you here. What's crossing this situation for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus? What's crossing this situation? Okay, yeah. What's crossing the situation, Gemini, is that we have the Nine of Swords. So this situation has been causing a lot of hindrance for you. You know, maybe sleepless nights, maybe, you know, for some of you, you may be experiencing depression. And this individual, for those of you that are dealing with this energy of this person, you may feel like, I feel like this person's affecting your emotions in a very detrimental way with the Nine of Swords, and you're trying to overcome this. You want to put an end to feeling anxious. You want to put an end to feeling, you know, overwhelmed. Some of you could be, like I said, having sleepless nights, not being able to get enough sleep, overthinking about a conversation that was, you know, that had taken place, overthinking and replaying in your mind, you know, the sharp words that this person has said to you. You know, because I feel for some of you, this is an argumentative individual that you're dealing with, okay? This person's causing you a lot of stress. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. What's crossing the situation? And for some of you, yeah, so we've got 10 of Rods. You're definitely dealing with an Aries individual, I feel, or a Sagittarius or a Leo. But I feel more strongly it's an Aries individual that you're dealing with. And you may find that this, you're finding that this person is a burden. You're finding the situation a burden. For some of you that are dealing with a person, and you may feel like you have, you know, there's a lot of competition around this person. You know, you may be overthinking that, you know, for some of you, they might not choose me, or there's just too much people in the way, or this could be the other person's energy. They may feel as though you have a lot of suitors, you have a lot of options, and they may want to come forth and, you know, talk to you, is what I'm getting. And they're seeing this situation as something that is overbearing, overwhelming. You know, we've got the 9 of Swords and we've got the 10 of Rods, and the 10 of Rods is a very heavy card, you know, carrying a lot, you know, feeling as though you're nearly at the finishing line but you're not quite there yet, is what I'm getting. Because if this is your energy, I feel a heavy sense of feeling overwhelmed, feeling confused. And if it's this other person, they feel that this situation is too heavy, you know, it's too stressful. It's affecting them emotionally. It's affecting their sleeping patterns. It's affecting them in a day. They're overthinking about the situation. And this could simply be an argument that has taken place between yourself and a partner. Okay, so let's take a look at the starting point of the situation. The starting point of the situation for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. Starting point of the situation for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. Starting point. Okay. So the Star card wants to come out. So the starting point of the situation is, you may have felt that this situation was a blessing in the beginning. Okay. This could be someone that you met that was very popular. And for some of you, if this is... If this is your story and not the other person's story, this Aries individual, I feel like this person could be in the public eye. They could be very popular amongst your peers, maybe at college, maybe at university, maybe at work, maybe at the gym. But there's some sort of popularity in regards to this person, hence why you may be thinking to yourself that there's too much attention around this person, there's too much conflict. You know, some of you may have feelings for this person and you haven't presented those feelings to this person yet because you feel like, oh, I shouldn't. There's no point. You know, there's too much people that like him, or there's too much people that like her. For others of you, you may feel like you're dating someone, but at the same time, they have other suitors. And for some of you, I feel that this person may feel as though you were a blessing, or you are a blessing to, this is in the past, right? This is the starting point. They may have felt as though they won the lottery, basically, meeting someone like you, okay? Because, again, you're very popular. I feel like you're very highly attractive, you know, and it was a dream come true. It was a wish come true. They may have manifested someone like you in. You know, they felt that it was a blessing to have somebody like you. But then there's this niggling feeling that, you know, you have other suitors or other people like you, and you may leave them. There's something around feeling that someone's going to leave somebody, and feeling that someone has a lot of attention from other people here. So what's the starting point of the situation for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus? Starting point for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. Too much cards. Okay. Starting point. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. Okay. All right. So we have the Emperor. So you could definitely be dealing with the Aries. Okay. So the starting point of this all is that I feel like this individual saw you as someone that was a wish come true. They see you as someone that is highly attractive, and they felt that, you know, they had something stable to offer you. They wanted to offer you commitment. Some of you, they may have presented some sort of marriage proposal towards you, but they saw you as their ideal. They saw you, yeah, definitely. They saw you as their ideal. They saw you as someone that was in touch with their feminine qualities. And even if you're a man, they saw you as someone that had their masculine and feminine attributes about you in balance, in harmony with each other, right? But at the same time, they thought that you had a lot of potential suitors that you can pick and choose from. But they wanted to offer you something different, something stable. Let's see what happened in the past between yourself and this person. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus in the past. What happened for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus in the past? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus in the past. Okay, so we have Temperance. So in the past, I feel like things were very harmonious. Now, some of you could be in an actual connection, in a relationship with this individual. And, you know, for some of you, you may have gotten married very quickly because this person saw you as a star. Or you may have saw this person as a star and you may have committed very quickly. Even if it's not a marriage, okay, you may have gotten serious very quickly. And in the past, things were very harmonious. You were both on the same page. You know, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius as well. Heavy fire energy here. And if you were dealing with a Sagittarius, which is your opposite, I feel like you both mirrored each other. You both balanced each other out. You may have both felt that you met your soulmate here. Hence why I mentioned that some of you may have got into this connection very quickly. Let's see what happened in the past for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. Okay, this card wants to come out. Eight of Swords, okay? So with the Eight of Swords, this is your energy. And I feel like in the past, you may have felt quite restricted. You may have felt quite bounded to this person. I feel like you and this person may have been, you know, tied at the hip, always together. You know, you felt as though you were each other's soulmate. You balanced each other out. If this person was more, I'll say, this person may have taught you a way of being. This person may have taught you to be more relaxed, to be more in tune with your emotions, right? Because somebody, or it could be vice versa, somebody was engaged in something, in a situation, or maybe someone was engaged in a way of being, a way of acting. And this person, I feel, may have, you know, freed you from that entrapment, or you may have freed this person from this sort of entrapment. There was some sort of balancing out. You know, I mentioned before that someone was in harmony with their masculine and feminine. So I feel like there was something opposing yourself and this person, but you learnt something from each other. And we always learn things from each other anyway, whenever we encounter soulmates, or, you know, whenever we're in a partnership with someone. But I feel like something that you lacked, they gained, and something that they gained, you lacked, right? I feel like this person was very emotional, and you may have been quite closed off and maybe entrapped in some sort of mindset, or vice versa. But there was some sort of healing that was done in this connection, some sort of freeing of emotions, and maybe freeing of mind. So this is where the connection, you know, it grew stronger. The bond grew stronger between the two of you. But now there's a sense of fear that someone's fearing that they're going to lose this bond, they're going to lose this connection. What's happening there now for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus? What's happening for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus? What are they thinking and feeling? Okay, so we've got the page of the Knight of Pentacles, I should say. So I feel like you are trying to slow down with this connection. Some of you have taken a step back, because I'm sensing that some of you are unsure. Some of you are feeling to yourself, do I you know, should I still invest in this situation? For some of you that are dealing with someone that's very popular and you may feel like this person has other suitors or could potentially leave the connection, there's a sense of feeling insecure about the stability of the connection. Hence why you may feel like you don't want to invest any more into the connection, right? So let's see what else we've got for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus in the now. What's going on? Yeah, so we've got the 5 of Swords. This is your energy. So you may feel to yourself that you are lacking some sort of control in regards to the situation. So you may want to take a step back. And this could be perceived as playing mind games. You may not want to be as available as you were before. Or you may want to, you know, play mind games with this person for some of you. Some of you are laying low, maybe not answering your calls from this person. Or some of you, you know, want this person to perceive you as someone that's unavailable, as someone that has a lot of options, as someone that will cheat. This is what I'm getting, right? Let's see what this person is thinking. What's happening for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus' person in the now. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus' person in the now. What's going on? Okay, so this person wants communication with you, Gemini. They want to gain some sort of clarity. So this could be vice versa. I'm speaking to 2 different groups of you. This person wants to gain some sort of clarity. They want to speak their mind. If this is this person's energy and they're overthinking about losing you, or overthinking about you seeing other people, they want to speak their truth. They may communicate with you in 1 day or 1 hour, right? 1 minute for some of you. But they want to speak their truth because for some of you, this person's overthinking about the situation and it's stressing them out, okay? So let's see what's happening for Gemini's person in the now. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus' person in the now. Yeah, we've got Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. If this person wants to, you know, have clarity over what's going on, because there's a sense of insecurity here. And this person, you know, is deeply in love with you. They still love you. They want to be with you, but they want to be sure at the same time. They want to offer you their cup of love. They still want to invest in a situation, whereas I feel you may not want to. Or if you are feeling a lack of insecurity regarding this person, you're taking a step back. What's happening in the near future for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus? What's happening in the near future for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus? So in the near future, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So this could mean 2 things. There's going to be an ending to some sort of distance and separation from yourself and this person. And I also feel, looking at the 9, that some of you may decide to focus on yourself. Some of you may decide to invest in yourself. Some of you may decide to end this connection, or this person may decide to end this connection and be single, because there's the energy of, and this could happen in the now, right? In the near future. But there's the energy of, you know, someone feeling so insecure that they just want to take themselves away from the connection entirely. Could be you, or it could be the other person. What's going to happen in the near future for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus? What's happening in the future? Okay, we've got the 6 of Pentacles. So there's the energy of someone wanting to step away and maybe experience life apart from the other. But then when they feel ready, they want to come in and they want to offer. Maybe someone wants to balance themselves out, you know, and focus on themselves. There's the energy of someone realizing that it's not about the other person, it's my insecurities. Yes, I know this person's attractive. Yes, I know this person's popular, but I know this person loves me, right? But once this balancing out of emotions has taken place, then someone's going to be coming in with an offer. Now, you could be dealing with an earth sign individual, because we did have the Page of Pentacles as well. And if that's the case, this person's going to be coming in to offer you something. Maybe this person may want to take you out, may want to treat you. Maybe this person may have felt that they haven't been acting in the right way. They've been acting insecure, hence why there could have been arguments around this connection. But this person wants to, you know, make up to you in some way. What's Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus's power? Okay. Some of you are definitely dealing with Aries. So your power is to communicate with this individual. Okay, your power is to step into the situation and, you know, present yourself in a brand new light. Your power looking at this card is to stand in your truth, speak your truth, I feel, right? Not shy away from your words. What's Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus's power? And the thing is, with the Page of Wands, I feel like you want to communicate with this person. You're open to communication, okay? And some of you are waiting on this communication, okay? Some of you want to take action and communicate with this person. What's Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus's power in the now? Okay, so we've got the King of Cups. So yeah, some of you want to invest in this situation. Some of you are in love with this person. And I feel like the love aspect of the connection is making you want to, because I got a sense of when I saw the Page of Pentacles is that, you know, even if you are the person that's wrong in the situation, you're willing to apologize. You're willing to, you know, speak your truth and express your love. You're willing to show this person how much you actually do care about them and how much you actually do want to invest in this situation. Let's see Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus's person's power. Wow, this person's in love with you. We've got the Lovers card. So for this person's power, this person is focusing on the connection that they share with you. They're focusing on the fact that you do have this, you know, undeniable soulmate connection. I know we have many soulmates, but they know that this connection is strong. They know that this connection is powerful. They know that, you know, it's almost like they don't want to allow, you know, any interference to hinder the connection. You know, there's a strong sexual attraction that this person has for you also, but they feel like there's blockages in the way, i.e. their own insecurities or, you know, maybe your insecurities, but they are still wanting to make this connection work. They're very, you know, attracted to you sexually, and they're very much in love with you also. Let's see Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus's person's power. Okay, we've got the 8 of Cups. So this person, although they are strongly in love with you, this person feels like it's time to move away from this connection. It's time to walk away. You know, maybe, like I said, for some people, it's gotten too much for this individual. They're overwhelmed. You know, they're willing to turn their back on the connection, on the sexual, you know, intensity of it, because it may be too overwhelming for them, is what I'm getting. For some of you, this person they're willing to walk away from the fact that you may have other suitors, or from the fact that they fear you have other suitors. But there's some sort of ending here. There's some sort of ending that this person wants to, you know, enhance, right? Let's take a look at Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus's hopes and fears. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man. So you're hoping that the situation is not going to be at a standstill. And you want to move forward with this connection. I feel some of you are waiting on hearing from this person. And this person is fearing that this connection will be at some sort of standstill, is what I'm getting here. Some sort of delay. So again, I feel someone's waiting on communication. But this person wants to communicate. And I feel like they'll be coming in with communication. What's Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus's hopes and fears? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus's hopes and fears. Yeah. That this person comes in with communication, and this person is waiting for you to come in with communication. Because the 3 of Rods speaks about ships coming in, and also it speaks about third-party situations as well. So there's a fear here of not wanting to be involved in a third-party situation. You know, or this Aries individual, or this, you know, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Taurus, Virgo, especially a Virgo, doesn't want to be in any third-party situation. And there's also a fear, I feel, that, you know, regardless of, you know, if this person has a lot of suitors, or if you have a lot of suitors, you don't want that to hinder with the Hangman, not wanting that to hinder the connection, wanting there to be trust in the connection, regardless if other people are vying for your attention. Let's see what the outcome is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus for October 2019. What is the outcome? I'm going to take these 3. Okay, so the outcome is it's going to be forward movement. So this person, it may rush in to see you unless you've got Cancer in your chart. So there's going to be some sort of forward movement, a very focused, determining energy here. You know, someone wants to win someone back. Someone wants to make someone see that, you know, what we have, we can't lose it. Ooh, because we have the devil card here. There is a very intoxicating sexual energy here. And I'm not saying that this person wants to come back towards you just for, you know, the sex. It's more than that. It's you know, it's, remember what I mentioned here before about, you know, healing each other in some way, right? And obviously we can't look to someone else to heal us, but I feel more so that it's the energy of what you lacked this person had, and what this person lacked you had, and together you were able to harmonize together. So this is energy of someone wanting to rush back to get that here, you know, as well as feeling tied and bound to the other person. Because I did mention here that there was the energy of being tied at the hip, always being together, you know, not wanting to be apart from each other. And I feel like this energy will continue. So this person's going to be rushing back in because they will see you as their soulmate, right? They will see you as their happier ever after. You know, this is beautiful. But with the, I'm looking at Two of Cups. With the Two of Cups, it's almost like this is definitely going to be a reconnection here, especially if you're dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus, or even a Leo. Okay, some of you could be dealing with an Earth sign, Capricorn, or Virgo. And I definitely feel, and Aries as well, I have to add that, because Aries came up very strong. There's going to be some sort of reconciliation, maybe an apology may be presented to you, because someone was in the energies of the devil, right? Someone was being in the energies of knowing that the other person felt insecure about a situation and maybe playing on it. It could have been you, because we have Five of Swords here. Five of Swords is all about sneaking, mind games, trickery. But there's still going to be an energy of, you know, maybe some sort of manipulation, but at the same time, someone not being able to let go of someone else. And I feel like it's both of you, and especially this person. And it could be you coming back in because you can't let go of the situation, you know, but it's definitely going to be reconciliation between yourself and this individual. What's the outcome for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus for October 2019? There's a lot of cards here. All right. Yeah. So we also have the Four of Pentacles, could definitely be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So even if you are dealing with this individual and they come back in, you know, they're going to want to save the relationship, but it's still going to be because there's the energy of your mind. I'm not letting you go. I'm not losing this connection, because a connection like this is hard to find, right? But at the same time, you know, this person may even come in and offer you some sort of commitment. And for some of you, I feel strongly a commitment of a case of maybe putting a title on the connection, and maybe, you know, they understood the role that they played in the connection, or they want to put an end to the arguments and they want something serious with you. Or they may say to you, look, we need some sort of counseling, right? Or they may say, let's get back to basics. Let's connect again how we connected in the past. And I feel like you and this person have a deep spiritual connection whereby you connect emotionally and mentally. We have the Knight of Swords. So definitely some forward movement. You may go to see this person, or this person may come to see you. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. But it's going to be some abrupt, you know, and, you know, it's Uranus. This card is Uranus to me. So this is going to be very abrupt communication that's going to be coming through to you. You may be quite shocked with this communication, but this person's going to be very determined. This person's going to be in an energy that you've never seen them in before, right? They're going to want to save this relationship. And they want to put an ending to their old way of being with the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords, you know. Also, I'm getting for some of you with the Seven of Swords, they want to put an ending to, you know, some sort of illusion around the situation. For some of you, it could be your energy, Gemini. You may have perceived yourself to be so busy, or perceived yourself to be, you know, like people always vying for your attention to play on the other person's emotion. But if it's you, you're going to put an ending to this because you saw how this snowballed, right? And escalated. And if it's the other person's energy, they are going to want to put an ending to a manipulative way of being, maybe knowing that you had an insecurity, but playing on it is what I'm getting. But I'm seeing someone rushing in, coming forth to try and save this relationship because they realize what they have and how special it is. Gemini, that was your reading for October 2019. Please like, share, and subscribe. It was a brilliant reading at the end, and I will speak to you all soon. Peace out.